Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Game 2 between Georgia and Florida in Marlins Park. The dome has been closed again, so once again the weather factor will not come into effect. Florida prevailed with a 6-4 win after scoring 5 runs in the bottom of the first on 3 home runs by Gary Sheffield, Fred McGriff, Charles Johnson. They prevailed with a 6-4 win. Tonight we'll see Tim Hudson, who went 7-6 in 20 starts this year with a 5.49 ERA, however, and he'll have to face off against one of the better lefties, let alone pitchers in the WBA, and Steve Carlton, who went 20-7 with a 3.78 ERA and a 1.284 WHIP. The lineups remained essentially the same. Georgia looking to salvage one game in this series, but will have to contend with the fact that they cannot allow multiple home runs off of Florida if they expect to win. As Florida ripped 4 home runs on the way to cruising a 6-4 win. We're going to start the game here. Phillips, Robinson, and Ty Cobb to hit. Phillips went 1 for 4 last game. And Carlton can rely heavily on the slider to get some outs here, though. Phillips batting from the right side. The 2-2 pitch from Carlton. There it is. It's a ground ball to second. Murphy will fire to first to pick up the out. Number 1. Jackie went 2 for 4. But a home run and 2 RBIs. First ball hitting for him. There's a fly ball. It'll drop in right field for a base hit. Right in front of Sheffield, and Robinson's on with the 1 out. As Ty Cobb will come in. Cobb went 2 for 3, and he drove in a couple of runs. Had a double, had a sacrifice fly, had a single. First ball in for Cobb. The steal by Robinson on to second is Johnson not in time, and a stolen base for Jackie Robinson. He's on at second with 1 down. The 1-1 pitch from Carlton. There's a line shot and a base hit up the middle. Dawson picks up the ball, but the throw is thrown to the plate, but not in time. And just like that, in the top of the first, Ty Cobb with another RBI single. There's a very significant reason why he's driven in 131 runs on 6 homers, is because he makes tremendous contact with the ball. He did right here, and Georgia's up 1-0. Frank Thomas went for 4 last game, the 3-1 pitch to him, and he throws a ball inside for ball 4. Alou went over 4, had a really struggled last game, over 4 2 Ks. The 2-2 ground ball to third. Jones will fire to first to pick up the second out. Moving over to third is Cobb. Thomas goes to second. And in comes Josh Gibson, went 0 for 3. The 0-2 to him. Struck him out on a change. Beautiful pitch there, but Georgia picks up a run in the first. They're up 1 with Florida coming to bat. Tim Hudson, bit of a rough go of it in the regular season, was hit pretty hard. If Florida can make them pay, a couple of the hitters have really been hitting the ball well. Tim Raines went 2 for 4 with a solo home run his last game. Here's a pitch by Hudson, a 1-1. A ground ball to short. Drew will fire to Thomas for the first out. Daniel Murphy, the 3-2 pitch to him. There's a ground ball right to the pitcher. Hudson will throw to first. And that's on number 2. So if Hudson could keep the ball down and let a sinker do the work, he'll be fine. 2 for 4 for Sheffield with a home run and 2 RBIs. The 2-run homer in the first led the way here for Florida's win here the last game. The pitch to Sheffield. There's a drive. He rips it. It is high. It is deep. It is gone. A solo home run for Gary Sheffield. And this game is tied. And a line drive home run. Pretty much tie the game. Sheffield with a second home run in as many games, as he took a fork ball and he just ripped it. I just drilled her. I just tried to have fun with her. 3-2 pitch to McGriff. A ground ball hard hit here to Thomas. He'll make the play unassisted. That'll end the inning, but they do pick up a run, and this game is tied after one. Grissom, Drew, and Hudson. Grissom 0 for 4, 3 Ks last time. There's Carlton. It's a ground ball to short. Fires at the first. Bell with a strong throw to the first out. Stephen Drew, the 1-2 pitch to him. Swinging and a miss on a fastball, he got him. Hudson, the 2-2. He got him with the curve. Out in the inning, and Georgia goes down on 1, 2, 3. Jones, Dawson, and Charles Johnson. Jones first ball hitting. There's a shot the other way and a base hit. Cobb doesn't get it, but he does keep it in front of him to prevent it from being extra bases. Dawson, ground ball, 6-4. 4-3 not in time. But they did get the lead runner, Jones, for the first out. Charles Johnson, who also hit a 2-run homer, make it 5-0 for his last game. There's a drive up the middle as a base hit. Picking it up is Grissom. Over to third is Dawson. First and third, 1 out. Jay Bell to come on in. The 1-2 pitch to him. Swinging and a miss, strike 3. Good pitch there by Hudson. Here's Carlton, the 0-2 pitch to him. There's a ground ball and a base hit for Carlton. Steve Carlton with a line drive single. A throw by Alou to third, and he nails Johnson at third to pick up the final out, but the damage is done here. And Steve Carlton with on an 0-2 pitch, and Hudson hangs a forkball, allowing Carlton to pick up some bat speed and just serve it to right for a run. Here comes Georgia on the top of the third. Phillips, Robson, and Cobb to come up. Phillips is 0 for 1 so far. The 0-2 pitch. There's a fly ball in the right center. This will be playable for Sheffield, and he's got the first out. Robinson, single last time up. The 2-2 pitch. Ground ball right to Carlton. They'll throw it to first. There's a second out. Cobb was singled and drove a run. 2-2 pitch to him. There's a line drive and a base hit to right field. Cobb is on for the second time. Thomas with a walk last time. The 1-1 pitch to him. Here's a ground ball to short. This will be playable at second base to force Cobb. That'll end the inning, and Georgia doesn't score despite the hit by Cobb. Rains. Fly ball to center, but this is playable with Grissom. There's your first out. Daniel Murphy. The 1-1 pitch to him. There's a ground ball, hard hit, but right at the second baseman Robinson, who throws it to Thomas for out number 2. Sheffield, a 1-2 pitch to him. There's a fly ball to center. This is playable for Grissom. That'll end the inning. So 1-2-3 inning here. Hudson hopefully settling down here. 2-1 Florida's at the top of the fourth. Moise Alou, pitch to him. There's a ground ball to third. Playable. And Jones fires to McGriff for the first outs. Josh Gibson, the 2-2 pitch. Weak ground ball right to the pitcher. Carlton fires at the first for the second out. Grissom, the 0-1. Fly ball to center. This is playable for Dawson. He's under it. That'll end the inning. Carlton, settle down here. Here comes McGriff, Jones, and Dawson. Performed for McGriff so far. The 3-2 pitch to him. There's a ground ball to second. And Robinson throws the 4-3 for the out. Jones with a single last time up. The 2-2 pitch to him. There's a ground ball to second. Robinson moves to his left, picks up the ball, throws it to Tom for the out. There's out number 2. Dawson. There's a fly ball in the right field. This is playable for Alou. He's under it. He gets it. That'll end the inning. 1-2-3 inning once again for Hudson. for the second inning in a row. Drew, Hudson, and Phillips. 2-2 pitch to Drew. Swing and a miss on a slider. Hudson. 3-2 pitch to him. Swing and a miss on a slider for strike 3. Phillips. There's a ground ball to second. Murphy will throw to first to get him. Georgia falls in line 1-2-3. Johnson, Bell, and Carlton to come up. Johnson with a big rip up the middle. Ooh, what a nice pitch. A nice slider on the inside corner for Hudson for at number 1. Bell, the 1-2 to him. A weak pop up. Play over by the shortstop, Drew. Hustles over and picks up the second out. Carlton hit it last time. It was a 1-1 pitch to him. There's a ground ball, hard hit, but right at Thomas. That'll end the inning. A 1-2-3 inning. And on to the 6th with Georgia trailing Florida 2-1. 82 pitches have been thrown for Carlton heading into the 6th. First ball hitting for Robinson. There's a ground ball right at Jones. Jones would fire some McGriff to collect the outs. In comes Ty Cobb. Pitch to him. There's a ground ball to short. The ball is thrown away. Not a good throw by Bell. As Cobb winds up at second base because of the arrow. Frank Thomas, the pitch to him. Steal attempt. Cobb will go to third. He makes it. And a steal by Ty Cobb. Hayes head into third. So the man at third with 1 out with Frank Thomas, the 0-1 pitch. And the infield in. There's a line drive and a base hit. Base hit up the middle. Frank Thomas with an RBI single. We have a tie ball game. So, throwing error by Jay Bell, steal a third by Ty Cobb, and a well hit ball by Thomas for a single to tie the game. There's Moise Alou, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch to him. And he drives at the right field, but Sheffield hustling near the line, under it and makes the grab for the second out. Josh Gibson's 0-2. The 1-2 pitch to him. There's a drive in the left field. This is playable for Cobb. He's under it. Excuse me. He's under it, makes the play, but they score a run and tie the ball game in the process. The top of the order, Tim Raines come up. A 3-2 pitch. There's a ground ball to Thomas. He'll fire it to the pitcher who's covering first. And Raines is retired. Murphy 0-2 so far. The 1-1 pitch to him. Here's a ground ball to Thomas. The same play repeats itself as Thomas grabs the ball, throws it to Hudson, who's covering first, and Murphy's down, 2 outs. Garrett Sheffield, a 1-1 pitch. Here's a fly ball. Under it is Alou. That'll end the inning. So through 6 innings, Georgia 2, Florida 2. And Hudson has thrown 4 shutout innings and really team the Florida offense here. Grissom, Drew, and Hudson. Grissom, the 3-1 pitch to him. There's a drive in the right center field. This is going to fall in for a base hit. And a leadoff single for Marquise Grissom. Drew has struck out twice. The 1-0 pitch to him. Here's a ground ball to third. Fire to second for a run on a first double play. A hard hit ball by Drew, right to the third baseman Jones, who throws it to second for the first out, flings it over the first to get Drew to ground a double play. A 3-2 to Hudson. Ground ball hard hit to McGriff. McGriff tosses it to the bag to Carlton to pick up the final out in the inning to the bottom of the 7th. With McGriff, Jones, and Dawson coming up the pitch here. 6 innings pitched so far by Hudson, with 85 pitches thrown. 3-2 to McGriff. He walks him. Leadoff walk. Chipper Jones at 2-1. Here's a line drive and a base hit into the corner. That'll be extra bases. Jones rounding first, heading for second. He'll be in there for a double. McGriff stays at third with nobody out. Pitch to Dawson. He lines up base hit the other way. One run is going to come in and score. Two runs are going to come in and score. Dawson on the throw will move on to second. And Andre Dawson with a big hit here to make it 4-2 Florida. Johnson, the 1-2. Swing and a miss on a sinker. J. Bell, the 2-1. Here's a drive to center. That's going to be for extra bases. Off the top of the center field wall, Bell will come in and drive in a run. And an RBI double to make it 5-2. Here comes Carlton, the 0-2. Swing and a miss on a slider away. The pitch to Raines, the 0-1. Here's a fly ball. Weakly hit, actually, right into the shortstop here, Drew. That'll end the inning, but they score 3. And Florida really taking hold of this ball game at this point. Phillips, Robinson, and Cobb to come up here. Phillips has gone 0 for 3 so far in this game. The 3-1 pitch to Phillips. He walks him with a pitch outside. Robinson, the 0-2. Here's a fly ball left. This is playable by Raines for the first out. Here's Ty Cobb, 2 for 3 with an RBI, 4 for 6 with a series. The 1-1 pitch to him. Here's a drive in a left center field. That'll be for extra base hits. An extra base hit for Cobb. That'll drive in a run. No, it will not drive in a run. They're going to hold a runner. Second and third with 2 down. Excuse me, 1 down. Carlos on 119 pitches. Here's Frank Thomas. A 3-2 to Thomas. Here's a drive that is high. It is deep. It is near the track, near the wall. It'll be caught for the second out. Cobb will tag up from second, go to third. Phillips will tag in and score. And it is now 5-3. Runner third now from Moise Alou, the 0-2 to him. Swing and a miss on a slider. Strike 3 and down he goes, but Georgia does pick up a run to make it 5-3. Matt Capps to come in the ball game. He's looking to just keep them off the bases and off the scoreboard here. But first ball hitting situation for Capps. Here it is. Here's a drive to center. This will be playable by Grissom. He gives chase and makes the out. Sheffield, the 0-1. Here's a line drive base hit down the line. Near the corner, and Sheffield lines of second. Makes it with a double. A 1-1 from McGriff. There's a drive in the right center, but this will be playable for Grissom. He's under, makes the catch. And there's no way Sheffield moves from second to third. 2 down. Jones, 2 for 3 today. A 1-1. There's a ground ball right to the pitcher. Capps will throw to first. That'll end the inning. So Florida, despite the hit, nothing doing. To the top of the ninth, with Wade Davis to come on in. Nail the save. Here's Gibson has gone over 6 so far to playoffs. With a walk. A 1-1 of Gibson. Here's a drive to center field. This will be playable for Dawson. He's under it. And just like that, it's on number 1. Listen. 2-2. Here's a line shot. This will be a base hit by Grissom with 1 down. Now the tying runs at first. Bill Terry to come in and pitch hit. 375 as a pinch hitter. Swing and a miss on a slider for number 2. Buster Posey to make his first postseason appearance here. Vince Davis. First ball hitting for the. There's a drive and a base hit for Posey. First and second. Here comes Stoley Phillips. 3-2. And he walks him as the pitch goes low. Robinson 1 for 4 today. He's looking to really come in the clutch. The 0-1. Here's a drive that is hit to right field, pushing back a Sheffield near the track. That'll not be enough. This ball game's over. As Florida prevails 5-3. And it's really unfortunate Tim Hudson had a bit of a rough showing in the first and second, and definitely in the bottom of the 7th to sort of lose this ball game, because I think in the middle frames he pitched really well. Wade Davis picks up his second save in as many ball games. And Florida now up 2-0 with a chance to eliminate Georgia. So 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. 5 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. Tonight's winning pitcher, Steve Carlton, he went 8 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. Davis collected the second save, gave up 2 hits and a walk, but did collect the second save. Tim Hudson, 7 innings, 7 hits, 5 earned runs, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, surrender, a home run in Sheffield, 1 inning for Caps with a hit. Hudson picks up the loss. Time of the game was 318 minutes, 36,197 on hand to watch Florida prevail 5-3. So on behalf of the WBA and the WBA Video Network, this is John Pepper Georgiou signing off and wishing you a pleasant evening and looking forward to Game 3 with a chance for Florida to go at SunTrust Field and sweep the Braves. See you next time.